The 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐲 Titan timepiece is the first NFT watch ever created. These one-of-a-kind timepieces paired with their NFT authentication provide a revolutionary method to fight back against the counterfeit watch industry. Along with the paired NFT authenticity comes maintenance and history records stored on the Cardano blockchain. Finally, this is the perfect gift to pass down to one of your sons or daughters who take up that crypto family mantle. Check out the 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐲 Titan timepiece down below in today's video description. All right, here we go. What is going on? Happy Thursday night. Grab yourself a beverage. Here we go. Oh, here's something. Bottoms up. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Ten seconds incoming. Here we go. Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? How are we? Welcome. Thursday night. It's GPU maintenance time, man. These nights force me to clean my GPUs. Like, it's my commitment. Because if not, I would never do it, you know? I'd never clean them because I'd be like, oh, I got something else to do. Well, Thursday nights, we get on stream, we hang out with you guys, and we clean graphics cards. Hell yeah. We drink beer. Man, that's perfect, right? Welcome, guys. How are you guys tonight? Hello. Here's what we're drinking tonight. We always check in on our Thursday nights. This is you guys didn't vote for this one last week, so I saved it for this week. Voodoo Ranger. It's a new Belgian IPA, 9%. Imperial IPA, 19.2 ounces. So we'll enjoy that tonight during our stream. Yeah, should be good. Yum is right. Give me a sound check, guys, real quick in chat. Mic's good. Music is low enough. We're good to go. Let me know. Before we go ahead and check in with you guys, see how everything's doing. Great, good to go. I like it. From the hype intro to an 8-bit tune. You like that mix? You like that? Hell yeah. What's up, Soupy? Welcome. 10 out of 10. All good. Awesome. Heck yeah. Oh man, it was so sad today. I dropped off the WhatsMiner M30S Plus Bitcoin ASIC. That's the one that we were giving away, or we gave away. Dropped it off at the post office today. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I did all different pictures of, like, took pictures of it, like put like labels on it, like fragile and heavy, things like that. I put all four sides fragile and heavy, all four sides, big signs and everything. Shipped that off to Canada, up in Quebec. Vanessa B was the winner of that. If you guys didn't catch it, I'll announce it again in tomorrow's video, tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's sad to ship off an ASIC, but also excited, that it goes to a winner. Yeah, not a bomb. That's right, Patrick Murphy. It's like, yes, not a... Yeah, I didn't put not a bomb on it, but like, it's going to go through customs from US to Canada, and someone's going to go, this guy has an awful lot of fragile labels on this thing. You know what I mean? It's like, holy cow. Those fragile stickers, I know, right? I know. Yeah, we'll definitely have to see, without a doubt. But yes, so tonight we're working on this guy. This is number four that we have to work on to get ready for our rig. I haven't put the other ones in a rig yet. We're waiting. We did 2 others on stream the last 2 weeks. I did one while I was doing some training for work. It was like some like what was it? Some like sexual abuse and like discrimination training I had on the background for work, so I decided perfect opportunity. My goal was, can I finish the GPU before the training's over? Got it all done. So I do have one more left behind me. There's a few behind me here, sitting over here. You can kind of see. There's 2 over there. We got 2 more over here. You kind of see them in the background. So we should be good to go. So once I get these last 2 done, then we'll be ready to build the 8-card GPU 3070 rig. what should be good. Looking forward to that. If it says fragile, they're going to throw it extra hard. I know, right? All right. We got our frosty mug. Cheers to you guys. Dink. Raise your glasses. I got the GALAX 3070s from CryptoCaverns.com. You can go over and check it out. I'll put a link in chat for it. I think they still have some left. Last I looked, they had sold several since the stream. Let me load up their website. I'll give you guys a direct link if you're looking at it. Wouldn't you go to mine with the new... we're going to put the entire 3070 rig on Flux. And then I'm probably going to take everything else off of Flux and move it to Caspa. Because of just watts. I have like 9 or 10 rigs right now. Actually, I don't know. I have to look in 𝐍𝐸 and actually count them. But they're all on Flux. Except for the one is on Caspa. And I might move it just from a... I need power. I'm out of power. I got 4 30 amp 240 volts. And I maxed them out. I got 3 A6 in a closet I got to get running. I got 2 A6 on the way. I need to get the A6 up. All right, here we go. Here is a link to the 3070s from CryptoCaverns. I have the GALAX ones, or the GALAX metal top OCs. They go for about $379 each. There's 21 left. There were only 21 left when I looked. Yeah, it looks like no one else bought them since the last time. There were 24 left, so people are buying them, which is cool. I may get 3 more. We'll have to see. I haven't quite decided quite yet. But yeah, go check it out. They are used cards, but like, you want to talk used? Look at this. I did not clean this at all yet. This is a used card. Even on this side, check it out. Your IO, used, guys. 21 left. 21 left. Yep. Straight out of power. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take most of my GPUs, put them on Caspa, and then do 1 rig on Flux. So I think I'll unlock 24, I think is what I calculated. 2500 watts doing that, which I think will be really good. And then actually a little more than that. And then I might sell a bunch of my mini A6. I talked about that last time because I got bigger A6, some full sizes in, stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Give me a second. I just had to read a text real quick here. All right. The wake up call video you linked was a nice video. It shows the real side of things. Yes. If you guys haven't seen this, let me find it. There was a video that I stumbled across last night, and it is a healthy video to watch. So go over and add this to your tabs to watch on YouTube when you have time. It's a longer video. Watch the whole thing. I think it is a good reality check as crypto miners. Hashforce is the YouTube channel, smaller, newer channel, but the guy's been around for some time now. It is well worth it. It's well worth. It's a reality check as miners to go, oh shit, like am I over leveraging myself? And it's not to scare you, but I think it is a good reality check without a doubt. I just replaced 3 cooling fans on my 1080 Ti today. Speaking of maintenance, there you go. I actually have 3 cards I want to get to at some point. They're 1080s, 3 1080s actually, not Ti's, that like they instantly go to like ADC that I want to work on. That just like they're my cousin's GPUs. I need to like work on them, but I got my own to work on, you know. All right, let's not waste too much time. Let's see here. I'm gonna move some things around. Turn off some lights. Ooh, fancy, fancy. All right. Here we go. Good to go. Yeah, Eric, it definitely feels like it, right? All right, we got to bring our patient in tonight. Everything look good. All right, there we go. Hello. Let's see here. Can I zoom in anymore? A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Should be good. All right. Let's get our supplies good to go. Let's see. We got our 1 and 2 millimeter thermal pads ready to go. Let's bring out our tools. Move some things out of the way. There we go. Got our goodies here. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I found a tool since last time. Works 10 times better than the pick. So last time we were using this. There's a few thermal pads that had some glue under them to hold them in, and it was recommended to use the guitar pick. Well, this worked well, but I found something works 1,000 times better in the iFixit kit. This thing's awesome. It's got like this hook on the end. It works so good. So good. I'm excited to give that a try. Again, I used it last time when I was doing the training. Alright, what else are we missing here? I think we got everything. We'll get to the... Oh, I need to get my notes out. The first time we did this, we got our little diagram here. Shows what pad thicknesses. What we did, guys, if you're curious, we took a digital caliber, and when we took the old card apart, we measured all the pads and exactly where they were, so we know the thicknesses. Always recommend you do that ahead of time, just to be safe. All right, I think we're good. Let's get to work here. Yeah, I saw that video. A lot of that video was self-inflicted. Yeah, it could be, you know, but, you know, all of us could be doing that. How does the LuxOS better than the S19J from the Bitmain firmware? Oh, it's a huge difference. I mean, to give you an idea, my 100 terahash S19J Pro, I gave up 4 terahash to drop the unit 600 watts. It does 96 terahash at 2400 watts. That's a huge difference. That's just for their 500 megahertz setting. It's a massive difference. You know, those are the things you have to think about, like efficiencies and stuff. Bitmain's software is not meant for efficiencies. It's not meant for flexibility on different different power and different overclock settings at all. Digital caliber great for some coilovers. That's true. That's true. There you go. I did not think of that one. So we're going to take this apart. I actually need to reposition the GPU. I always take them apart this way so that I keep that in mind, because in the front is towards where my where the bottom part here, so I can move these to the middle. I kind of lay this out. I'm like, okay, these screws are right behind it here. It would be a collection of cards and pad sizes. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you have to remember every card's different. Every manufacturer is different. So that's something to definitely keep in mind, without a doubt. All right, these are here. Yeah, there was a guy in my my Discord channel. Or is the quick check? Is the music too loud? Kind of the like chiptune-y mix going on. Is that too loud for you guys, or is it okay? I don't want it to be obnoxious. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got 2 more we have to do. Wait for somebody to confirm. Nope. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. There was a guy in my Discord that was changing pads on a GPU, and it was overheating. And so I said to him, I'm like, all right, well, what card is it, and what pads, you know, did you use? And he was like, I forget what card it was. And I was like, okay. I was like, what were the original pads? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, you said you used 2mm pads. Why'd you use 2mm? I don't know. I just thought that would be a good thickness. I'm like, sounds like your heatsink's not making contact. You know. So what I recommend people do is take your card out of production, measure it, and then order the appropriate pads. What he did was just order 2mm pads, and then was like, all right, let me do this. Truck driver. Voodoo. Hold this way a little bit. Don't want to spill it. Voodoo Ranger. New Belgian IPA. Like, oh my gosh, dude. You gotta have the right ones. Apple juice. That's right. Apple juice. Alright, here we go. Look at this thing. We're gonna get this clean. All right, let's disconnect our fan. This one I got last time. Got to put a lot of pressure on it. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Come on, there we go. Oh my god, she fights me. Alright, let's start over here. Now, we know all of our pad thicknesses, okay? We know all of their thicknesses, so that's kind of why I'm moving a little faster. We've measured it all out. If you guys are just tuning in, we measured everything already on a previous exact model. Where our 1 millimeters are, where our 2 millimeters are. So that's why I'm moving a little quicker. This is my 4th one I've done. Traditionally, you wouldn't be flying through this because you'd want to measure all of these things, but I already know them. How hard are fan replacements? They're not bad. I'm going to take the heatsink apart here. They're not bad from this side. We're going to take that apart next, and I'll show you. It's actually not super difficult at all. I think the hardest thing about fan replacements is getting the right fans. Needle nose pliers are not bad. They're not bad for those. You just got to be careful you don't break anything. This is rubbing alcohol. If you guys are looking for what kind this is, it's 99% actually. It's medical grade. It's in the description of this video. All the tools I'm using are in the description of the video. But yeah, this is 99%. And we literally give the card a bath. If you guys have been here before, this is nothing new. You're like, this is what he does. We give it a bath. Or as close there to it. And then we use alcohol pads. And we clean the whole GPU. That's how we do it. Woo! Smell that, right? So we just go along, especially the places where the pads were. That's where it's usually the dirtiest. It's where you get the dirt kind of sits, collects. But yeah, so that's kind of why we're moving. Because we have done this already. Just a few times. Wow, that's right. That's right. Sponge bath. RPM bath water right here. RPM bath water. You could also, once I run out of these, I'll probably get the larger thing of wipes, of alcohol wipes, versus these individuals. But the individuals is what I got, so we'll go ahead and use it. But the bigger ones, just out of a bag, it'll be a lot easier so I don't have to rip them. Get a small automotive detail brush for the scrubbing. Yeah, I do have, this is for my heatsink. This is a vent brush that we will brush out the heatsink. This, some people, what I've seen them do is actually get a toothbrush with a bowl of rubbing alcohol. And then you just dip the toothbrush in it, scrub it, stuff. That's another way to do it as well. You kind of have a few options, you know. There's some pads right here. You can see there's a little bit in there. There we go. There's actually a tiny bit right here. Good morning from Indonesia. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. I guess it's morning over there, isn't it? In Indonesia right now. I think you're a 5 or 6 hour difference in Indonesia. Off the top of my head. Alright, so most of the card is clean. We're going to do the dye now. Throw some a little more rubbing alcohol on there. This is usually the messiest. That's what I use. Yeah. Toothbrush method. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever method works for you. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. As long as you have a way that works for you. Trust me, after you do the first, like, your first GPU cleaning is going to take you, like, 4 hours. But then after you've done it, you get so much more comfortable, you know, with the whole thing. But there's also some GPUs like this one, super easy to take apart, super easy to clean. Then you got, like, EVGAs and stuff that are, like, layers upon layers upon layers of just like different pieces of plastic and this part and this part. And God, man, I've started to only buy GPUs that are actually easier to work on just to avoid that. Because it's like there's some of those GPUs out there where I'm like, dude, I don't even want to buy that GPU because I don't want to clean it. Thanks for the CoinGecko recommendation. The price alert that I sent hasn't been hit yet, but hopefully whenever they do, I get the notification. Nice, there you go. Yep, that's what I use is CoinGecko. Heck yeah. I actually use the portfolio tab. If you go to the portfolio tab on CoinGecko, you can load in all the crypto you currently hold. And then I keep an eye on it throughout the day to see where is my, like, because as of like 2 months ago, I didn't actually know like where I stood. Like I knew kind of like, all right, I have this much of this much of that, this is what it's worth. But on the CoinGecko profile tab, you create an account, and then via your email, nothing crazy, no KYC or anything. And then you go in there and go like, all right, today I bought Doge, and you just put like your total amount of Doge purchase, and then it keeps track of like your current value, and then like where you've gone up and stuff. Have any of the heatsink fans had corrosion? Curious how that could be addressed. You're gonna replace your fans many times, especially heatsinks. You'll just go ahead and replace the fans and move on with it, and kind of go from there. Don't get stuck. Like, be willing to replace your fans. You definitely should. Fans that are in, or machines that are in high humidity areas, end up getting the rust or corrosion on them the most. But don't be afraid to like replace a fan, because I feel like that's a must. Like, it's a must do. You know what I mean? Holy cow! What is that? Did I do that? Look at this. You see that? Look inside this connector. How did that even get there? Oh my god! I've never seen that before. What? It looks like a thermal pad, but it's like perfectly positioned. Hang on. Look at that. How is there a thermal pad in there? What the F? This is going to be interesting. Man, you know, we were cruising. Now we got to figure out how we want to deal with this. Oh my gosh. All right. So what I decided, I'm going to take a screwdriver with a super, super thin end. Yeah. And I'm going to see if I can almost stick it's a pad to get it out. Ah, get out. Look at that. There's all, I don't know, like, if I did that while cleaning or what. Like, I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, it's a thermal pad. Hell yeah, that could go so bad. That could have went so bad. Oh my word. I'm just stabbing it and then lifting it out. Oh my word. God tier, boys. God tier. Oh my word. I got lucky. Sounds good, Travelers Travels. I don't know how that happened, but problem averted. Saved. Saved. Say the iFixit kit to the rescue. Alright, we're just going to wipe down the back. Just a quick... And then we're going to swap over to our heatsink. We got a lot of work to do on the heatsink. A lot of pads to remove, cleaning to do. That needs the most cleaning. Just getting that all taken care of. Guys, if you guys are interested, like, you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. I have a full step-by-step guide on just doing GPU mining maintenance, like cleanings and replacements and stuff. So, check that out. It's on the YouTube channel under tutorials. Oh, thank you very much there, Rob. Appreciate it. It's like an hour long, and I just literally go like step by step. Like, here's what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, type of deal. I actually think I have 2 of those videos. We're just cleaning off any loose thermal paste, any thermal pad, little stuff there. Are you testing before and after temps? Yeah, my before temps were about 60, and then by the time I've done 3 of these already, so I know. And then my after temps are about 43. There's a website closet miner called In Robert, and they have a boatload of fans that I have purchased before. Always a good avenue to go. Heck yeah. All right, so this one, we have a lot of work to do. I'm taking off the heatsink from the shroud and the fans. There's only 4 screws. You're welcome. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, honestly, I'm like fully available. So like, if you guys have questions, join my Discord. Links down below in the description. Just hit me up on Discord. Just at me in the Discord. Oh, poll time? I guess I should fix that poll, huh? I completely forgot about it. All right, here we go. We ran a poll at the top of the video. Here we go. Why is it not showing me my poll results? There it is. What will blow up first in the next bull run? Flux, 35%, Dogecoin, 34%, Ethereum, 20%, and Ergo. I would say my top 3 holdings are Bitcoin, Flux, and Doge right now. So I will take Flux and Doge 100%. 100%. Dude, I've never listened to this kind of chiptune dealio. This is pretty good for streaming. I like it. Yeah, right now is a great time during the bear market to clean your cards, guys. 6600 XTs and 3070s. If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably go with the 3070. I have found that 6600 XT performs very closely to the 6600. All right, so this tool is the one I was telling you guys that when I was doing that training and cleaning. This works amazing. Amazing. Now, there's this pad here, this one here, and this one here all have glue under the thermal pad. I've never seen a company do that, but this works great to scrape it off. So we'll take off the thermal pad, and there's going to be a lot of residue left over. Like here, it came off easy, but then you see how the end stuck on. And then you can take this tool, and once we get this off, like I clean this off entirely, get all the residue, everything. The music reminds me of, yeah, the Nest, 100%. I feel the ETH will take a dive. Yeah, I actually didn't sell. I converted all of my ETH except for 1 ETH. But I converted a lot. Like I did my ETH. I actually swapped one of my ETH to Dogecoin. So I'm sitting on a pretty good amount of Dogecoin. And that was when ETH was at like 1500, you know? All right. So yeah, we got this off here. It still need a little bit more. Like this does such a good, it's scrape. Like I want to call it the scraper. That's what it is. It just does a really good job to clean that off. Where I can buy cheap GPUs? I mean, I was just talking about where I got these from. Mine. Let me post them in chat. I got these from CryptoCaverns. These are 3070s, and they're running for $379. These are the GALAX ones, and these are from CryptoCaverns. I would consider a quality 3070 like this in really good condition used for 370, 375, well worth it. When I've gone through 4 of these now, and they're amazing shape, amazing shape. Do these need new pads and paste? No, but I love having the opportunity to repad and repaste my GPUs before I put them into production. Then I just kind of know where they stand when they started, you know? When I first started mining, I actually kept a spreadsheet. And but that was when I had like 20 GPUs. Now when we're upwards of 100, I'm like, yeah. And I just keep a spreadsheet of like when it got replaced, where, you know, what, you know, before and afters, condition, you know, like I don't have time for that now. Who's got time for that? So these are the thermal pads that I was talking about earlier that have some glue under them. So I'm just getting off the glue because I want the new thermal pads I put on to have a good contact with the heatsink. And if you guys are looking for pads and paste and stuff, the tools I'm using, check the description of the video. I have a full list of everything I'm using, because I know how it is. You see something and you're like, ooh, what is that? Yeah, you know what? Newegg does have some really good prices, and Newegg actually accepts crypto. So the nice thing is you can use BitPay with Newegg, and you can buy cards with that. Yeah. These all come off easy. And then you got the hard ones here that are stuck on. The glued ones. Ugh. The bane of my existence here. Once we get these off, we're going to roll through this. These are just like the never ending. Come on, get off there. There's like little pieces here. All right. It's like, why would you use glue? Come on. Have you replaced enough fans to determine if the ball bearing upcharge versus sleeve bearing is worth the addition? It's not. It's really not, honestly. Because once you get mining, you just replace fans. Now, the thing is like what I've started doing is in the HiveOS, I have my minimum fan, like I have my fans set to, I actually have the whole temp set to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the target temp. Not 70, but 75. That's just a HiveOS number. And then I have the minimum set to 45 on 45% on my fans within HiveOS is how I do it. So a lot of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, my fans are running at 45%. I used to run them at 100%. Now, the case fans, I will run those at 100%. Because those are meant to last a lot more than these cheap fans that are on the GPUs. So those, I just, especially because most of mine are server cases, I just let those things go. And I have those set to 75 as well. So it all kind of ties together, you know. This is like, it literally looks like super glue on here. Is what I'm peeling off underneath of these pads. Which is crazy. Clean it up. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're looking good. All right, this one's we're almost done. Then we'll just have to clean it with alcohol, and then we do have to take off the heat sink from the shroud and the fans. I already took off the screws, so we should be good. So what we'll do, put that here. Grab some pads. Whoop whoop. There we go. Get this thing cleaned up. Yeah, this has worked really well. This like needle dropper worked really good. Worked really good. Have a lot of you guys moved to 𝐂𝐫𝐲, by the way? Just kind of thinking through what I'm thinking about. Moved to 𝐂𝐶𝐫 because of the low electric usage. Just curious. Like from like Flux and stuff. Is there a best website Discord to find the correct thermal path? There's not. What I always recommend people do here, Closet Miner, is buy a digital caliber, then take apart your GPU and measure everything, and then order your pads. Because every make and model is going to be different, and there's even sub-models, and you hate to make the mistake. Now, what I've done is I've bought, like I have, like this bin here is all 1 millimeter. So I have a bin for every pad thickness. I just bought them, got them all. And so then it's like, I have them already. So when I go to do maintenance, I got them versus like one-offs. But I know not everybody is at the home miner scale that I'm at. So I can't expect you to do that. But that's the easiest way that I found it. I've been on 𝐂𝐶𝐫 for weeks now. I made thousands. Good for you, brother. Hell yeah. Take those profits. Take those. Yeah, there's 21 left. Yeah, you got it. They're not sold out. You have to change the type. GALAX metal top. Thank you very much, by the way, for mentioning that in chat, letting them know. That's what we're using. I mean, these are, I've never had these before. Never had these before. And they are awesome. These GALAX ones, I will absolutely buy these again in the future. These are awesome. $375 for a 3070 of this quality, not like a cheap plastic gigabyte garbage. Hey, I got plenty of gigabytes, but yeah, definitely worth it. All right, so I'm gonna take this off. I already did this. We'll come back to this in a second. So what I'm gonna do is use this wire brush over a trash can and go through the fans. This is what I'm gonna do over here. The fins, not the fans. Fins. So I'm actually dusting this off right now over the trash can. Just kind of taking this vent brush and just going between all of these things. It does really well. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So this is in good shape. I'm going to put this aside. And now we're going to work on this guy. All right. So the hardest thing if you guys are looking at buying GPUs or GPU fans is like you have to get the exact make and model because some of these have different connectors that go through here. It's not just size. There's also like, does it all connect together? Do they have connectors? It all varies. Yeah, I have a similar brush to this in the description down below if you're interested. So what I'm going to do with the fans is I'm not going to take them off or anything. The fans work great. They're good. I'm going to take alcohol wipes and clean all the fins front and back. And then we're ready to put new pads on and get this puppy back up and working. So all I'm doing is just cleaning off the caked layer of dust that is on all of these. Started mining CASPA at the end of January. Power and heat will be a plus in the coming months. Different. Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing for me. I'm not really concerned about the heat because I have everything in my shed, but I'm limited now on power. I have 120 amps available. 330 or 430 amp, 240 volts. And so what I need to do is I need to kind of lower. Now I have to get efficient closet miner in with the good job. $4.99 coming in with the donation, brother. Thank you. A quick blast of the compressed air. Yeah, that's not really going to knock these off. This is the kind of like stuff that's kind of caked on these. I always blow these out when I get them though right away. So these have all already been blown out. And, you know, that's always a good, you know what? If you're not going to take these apart, at least blow them out, you know? Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I have 2 rigs on CASPA right now, and I think we're going to expand that. I love Flux, and I'd rather mine Flux, but I'm running out of power. So Flux, unfortunately, uses a little too much. So we're going to leave 13070 rig on Flux. Thanks for the dono. We're going to leave 13070 rig on Flux, and then we're going to put all the rest on CASPA. Not tonight, but that's what we're going to plan to do. Patience, that's right. Gotta get it done. You know what? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll do 1 GPU in each week for a live stream and just clean it. And you know what? It lets me hang out with you guys. I enjoy cleaning GPUs. As long as they're not like 1,000 different layers and screws and pieces. Get to hang out with you guys. And then on top of that, you know, we also get to clean GPUs, which most miners aren't going to do because they're like, oh, I don't want to take it down. It's profitable right now. It's making money. Or I don't feel like cleaning it. So they just don't, you know? Yeah, going with the fins. That's right. Can an ultrasonic cleaner clean the fans? No, you don't want plastic in an ultrasonic cleaner. When you use an ultrasonic cleaner, you literally tear it down. Where did I put that? Here it is. So if I was to put this in an ultrasonic cleaner, I actually would remove the back plate. And then you literally just put the board in. No plastic at all. You really, and I've thought about getting an ultrasonic cleaner, but then you're really stripping these things down. Yep. You don't put this in. You could put your heat sink in. You could put this in. This would be perfect for an ultrasonic cleaner. You could put this in. But yeah. The hard part about ultrasonic cleaners too is how expensive the liquid is, because it gets so dirty so quick that you're going through it a ton. Nah, and you also have to think an ultrasonic cleaner also, like, you wouldn't even use it on like ASIC hash boards because I've heard it eats away at your like your thermal pad, your pads or paste. So like on a ASIC hash board, it's going to eat away at that stuff. And you don't want that because then your heat sinks are going to come loose. I'm always researching new coins to mine. That's the best way to... Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble, right? You mine these coins that are worth fractions of a penny, and it's just a gamble, you know? Don't use Windex? Yeah. Yeah, RPM did that, and 1000% do not do that. He also didn't even take them apart. He just took the whole card and threw them in. I think that was more for content, to be honest with you guys. You know, that's the easy way to like, but yeah, Windex is going to eat away at it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Trust me. You do not want to do that. For entertainment. I paused my music by pulling out my earbud. Let's put that back on. There we go. Yeah, Panda put them in like gallons of wind. Hey, you know what? Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Do you lube the bearings on the fans when so? No, I've tried that. I've never had success with that. I bought a few different types of sewing oil and never had that work. Never had that work, so I gave up on that. Now, like, if you guys remember when I built my 580 rig, when I did all the maintenance on those, I replaced all the fans, new pads, new paste, new fans, and all the XFX cards. I went ahead and just replaced the fans. At the end of the day, fans are cheap enough. My dog is restless. I was trying to see what he was doing. Making sure he wasn't getting up to be like, hey, let's go outside. I wonder if those cards failed. Yeah, I really don't know. They're 1070s. I think he pulled those and they're just sitting on a table. I think they're part of like all the GPUs he wants to give away. So I can write it off for tax purposes. Smart man. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I've not spent a lot of time looking into Dynex. There's a lot of other content creators that have done videos on it. Kudos to them. Good job. But I haven't really spent any time on it. So yeah, I'll probably swap to Conflux. I mean, as I said, all my GPUs are on Flux and 2 of them on Caspa. So we're going to swap a lot more to Caspa here in the next week or so. See what type of power I can open up. Love Flux, but with all the ASICs we have coming in, we need to. The ASICs are significantly more profitable, you know. I mean, I hate to power down GPUs, but I might have to power down some to make room for ASICs, which is like, blasphemy. Yeah. I mean, if you can jump on a project early and get a big bag of it before it hits an exchange or gets talked about or quote unquote mainstream, that's the way to go, you know. Absolutely. I never got into Nexa, to be honest with you. Never was. I'm sorry. I have one GPU on Nexa. One GPU, my 6500 XT that I got when the 6500 first launched. That's on Nexa. In an 8-card GPU rig. Just one GPU. So it's just building that bag, you know? Alright, this is good. Ta-da! Good to go. Look at that. Meow, meow, meow. What's up, obvious? What's up, POW? How are you? Look how dirty this is. Gotta clean this off. Can't have that. Just started mining Ravencoin 2 weeks ago. A lot of fun building my RX 580. Right now, only 2 GPUs. You know what? Good for you. You got 2 GPUs? Hell yeah. Build some bags, brother. Even if it's Ravencoin. 580s for the win. Did you do the Imperial, did you do the one-click BIOS editor on your 580s to get more hash rate? It adjusts your timings. Bacon eggs, you're absolutely right. They're like, wait, what? What are you doing? Think you're a big whale coming in. Yep, early, yep, exactly. You just picked up 2 E9 Pros. Did you get them in yet or not yet? That's awesome. Is that 3.8 gigahash? 2200 watts. Keep up the amazing videos. Hell yeah. Thank you, Imperial. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Single RX 470 for the win. I just got here. I'm eating. What's up, Chromie? Welcome, man. Calamity. Heck yeah. Patrick Murphy. Make a copy of the original BIOS first. Of course. Keep those original BIOSes. Absolutely. You did not. Oh, go on my channel under tutorials and look up the one-click BIOS editor. You, sir, are in for a treat. Absolutely, you're in for a treat. 1 second here. I gotta check my phone. All right. Let's put our heatsink back on, and then we're going to get started with pads. Hell yeah. Oh, I gotta grab my scissors for my pads. I use Paladin scissors for my pads. Nice sharp scissors. Would you consider mining Nexa? maybe. If it became like super profitable as of right now, I just, you know, for me, I like to mine projects that like I at least know something about, you know. I'm mapping the heck out of Harrisburg. You know, you got your Hive mapper? Hell yeah, brother. I actually bought, those of you guys not familiar, SGT Fluffy. I actually met up locally and bought a ROG Strix, I think it was a 3060 Ti off of him. I have a whole rig of 3060 Ti's and 3060s. Where's that one BIOS editor? I got 544 videos. If you look under playlist on my channel, there's a like tutorial one, and you can look in there and find it. Yeah. Going to try to set up your G1 Mini. Nice, man. My G1 Mini's still solo mining. I haven't swapped it up yet. I'm going to swap it up to Mimble coin you can do with it. Yep. And it's such a shame, SGT, I didn't have time to kind of like hang out. Like, I plan to go to I don't know if you guys plan to go to Flux. Flux is having like a con, like a massive event down in Fort Lauderdale in September. And I plan to be there. And like, I feel bad because like SGT like met me in person, but it was for like 30 seconds. And like, I can't wait to go to the event in September. It's called Cypherpunk, because like I'm gonna be there and like all I'm gonna do is hang out and chat with people, like just like we're doing now. I can't wait. I already got my invite. We're good to go. Already got my ticket. Hyped. They sent it to me. Is the Grin Plus Plus the only wallet? I don't know if it's the only wallet, but it's the only one that most people use, is my understanding. Thank goodness you're finally testing Mimble. Not yet. I will be. I promise. I will be. Not yet. Ooh, get that off of there. Okay. All right, let's look here. We got 1mm right here. You have to remember, there's only so much time in a day. And only so much I can do. And I always put content before everything else. We were working, or at least I was working. Yep, there you go. I'm going to be there. I'll probably see. Oh, absolutely. Bacon, I will be there. I'm already planning for it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great time. Absolutely great time. Can't wait. So I use these Paladin scissors. Nice and sharp. Do really well. Some people use an X-Acto knife. I don't like using an X-Acto knife, but honestly, use whatever works for you guys. Like, whatever's going to work for you guys. This is 1mm. There's only 2 pads on here that are 1mm. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It'll be a good time. A lot of fun. Meet a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping to meet a lot of people, but I don't think most people will know who I am. So that'll be, it'll be fun just to meet people, you know? People in the community that are passionate about Flux, which will be a good time. All right, 1mm pad down. Next one right here, 2mm. Come on up. Here we go. You got a VIP? I might, what the? Yes, yeah, I have, I was given VIP access for it. Yep. So I will be. I'm hoping they do panels for like panels for home crypto miners, because I will absolutely sit on those panels 100%. Answer questions, chat with people, talk about topics. The payouts for Mimble is a little different. You need to have your wallet open. Well, that's how Grin is though. With Grin, you got to have your wallet open too. It's the same way. Absolutely same way. All right, 2mm done. Next. We got 2mm right here. We got some more in here, but we're going to do that on the heatsink. So 2mm right here. $600 for VIP. You know what? Hey, that's completely up to you. I'm not paying for it. I am lucky enough that Flux invited me, so I'm not paying for it. So I can't really say $600 is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say that. Yeah, Grin is definitely faster. Yeah. This is that'll work. There we go. All right, next we got a three count up top here. See, this isn't so bad once you guys get going. So I just hold it up, measure, and cut. You can almost start to eye it up on your thickness once you do enough of these. I wish I went to Bitcoin Con. Yeah, I was invited to, there was a Bitcoin conference in Cancun. Bitmain invited me, but I literally couldn't make it work. Like, it was like the worst timing ever. Gonna try and raid. Dude, I don't know how raid works, but thank you, Hawk. You are awesome. I'm muted. I'm not muted. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Somebody tell Hawk that I'm not muted. Oh, I'm muted right now. Okay. I thought he was gonna be like, you're muted. I'm like, nope, not muted. Yeah, rating doesn't really work because you have to like allow. Rating's awesome, but it's also so old-fashioned. I always love DJ's kind of rants on it, where he's like, rating sucks because you have to get the person's permission to raid. I'm like, what? What's up there? Hello, welcome, Hawk. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, raids don't really work really well on YouTube because you have to be like, I will allow Hawk crypto mining to raid me, but it's like has to be done ahead of time. It's like, it's totally stupid. It's like, dude, just let. Why? Who is gonna not allow a raid on a live stream on YouTube? Right. So yeah, so Cypherpunk, we'll see. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I'm excited to see if you go. We'll definitely have to hang out if you go. Love to meet some of you guys. All right, so this is done 2. We then have a 2 right here. And then right here is actually a 1. Hawk, he's loud to me. Yeah. I know. We're all crashing Hawk's pad. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. It's in Fort Lauderdale. I've been to Fort Lauderdale once before, but it was a very short trip. All right. This is our, now this one hangs over a little bit. It's a weird size. I remember that. So we're going to trim it just a tiny bit. What movie? Just tap it in. Tap it in. Firo wants to raid you. Reject. Oh, man. What's Firo? What's Firo? I was never... You know what? I mined Firo for a short time. And then, I'll be honest with you guys. I was playing PUBG with Max Voltage. I don't remember who else it was, but I do remember Max. And I remember Max and I were like, all right, we're playing PUBG. We're playing. And then Max... I think Max was like, guys, you guys see Firo's pumping? And I'm like... Sell. I was just looking for an off-ramp for Firo. Fort Lauderdale is a normal part of Florida. Oh, is it? Okay. You would know better than me. But yeah. So Max helped get me out of Firo. Alright, so this right here is 1 millimeter. There we go. There we go. Alright. Get this out of the way. Max Voltage. Good evening, hobbyists. What's up, Slick Nick? Welcome. Happy Gilmore. That's right. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Okay. There we go. All right, so checking over my diagram here, our little drawing here. What's up, Detroit Irish? So we're good to go, but we're missing these 2 areas. So what I need to do is I actually have to put these on the heatsink because it's really hard to identify on here. So what I've done is like, this is done except for paste. Are you too good for your home? That's right. So what it is right here. And then, believe it or not, if you guys remember, you might not, from my finger over actually gets a pad. It's a 2 millimeter pad. It's a really weird shape. Both of these are. These are places where we had to remove the glue, if you remember. And you're like, wait, what? Why is there glue there? Exactly. Yeah. Red Fox, what's the matter? That's right. I didn't say I wasn't nice. That's right. That's right, Detroit Irish. All right, so there we go. 2 millimeter, good to go. And now we got to do this weird spot here. So what I have to do is I have to cut it first, and I kind of have to carve out. You see how it's like curved here? Carve it out. Yeah, you can't exceed 1 million on the pad, or 1 million on the pad or capacitors. You'll flatten them. Yep. Yep. That's why. That's why. All right, so we're right here. And then we're going to come through here. Okay. Raid. Hawk Talk Raid. Oh, my word. I think he just told you guys to come over here. Such a nice guy. That Hawk, man. He's such a nice young man. How nice of him. Oh, my goodness. Better be a Hawk level. That's right. There you go. All right, so we're just going to carve this out, actually. That's the nice thing. Just use this. It's the only reason why I use this tool. There we go. Look, we just carved out that little tiny area. That's exactly what that is. Thank you, Hawk. Appreciate you sending your awesome community. I was checking your conversation out. You guys were chatting about definitions of different things and different cryptos out there and stuff. It was really interesting. I thought it was a really good conversation you guys were having. I was listening to it before the stream. And it was a conversation I don't think we have enough of regarding, like, is it a commodity? Is it security? Stuff like that. I thought it was really good. All right, this is done. We're now going to put our paste on and put our card back together. Here we go. All right. We're using MX4. I have a link down below if you want it. Hawk Raid. Awesome. Thank you, Hawk. Appreciate it. Thanks for sending your community over. All right, here we go. There we go. I always go with the P method. Some people like the X. Some people use the paintbrush and they spread it. I always do the P method. It's just what I stick to. It's always treated me well. I identify as a billionaire. That's right. Hey, you know what? You can identify whatever you want to. You use the tools in an interesting way. I have the same set and didn't think of using it to... You know what? There's no instruction manual, right? You just kind of use it as you need to. So, 100%. I use the tools differently than you. Okay, I'm here. Hey, everybody. Everybody. Hawk. Everybody, Hawk. All right, so we're good to go. So we're going to put back... Or if you guys are just joining, we are cleaning 3070s. I bought a whole bunch of these. Got a whole bunch of these from CryptoCaverns. They run for $370. These are GALAXes. I've never had a GALAX before. And we've been going through cleaning them. This is my last dirty one. These are awesome cards. Free shipping in the US. CryptoCaverns. Go check it out. Hey everybody, straight line with NVIDIA and X. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, is that how you go with bacon, eggs, and hash? And then here's our beverage for tonight. People were asking. We're drinking a New Belgian Voodoo Ranger IPA. Cheers to the Hawk community. Dink. We always have a beer. I guess this is 2 beers because it's 19 ounces. And we clean a card every Thursday night. Clean a GPU. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, so we're going to go through. We wrote down our sizes. Here's all of our sizes. 1 millimeter check, 2. We got here and here. We got here, there, and there. All right, we're good to go. Let's put this baby back together and get it on the test bench. Hell yeah. These have not been mined with yet. Or I haven't mined with them yet. I mean, I put them all on the test bench. Made sure they worked for about an hour. Hit that like button. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. All right. Check. We're good. I actually need to do this. This is how I do it. I lower it down. Beep, beep, beep. Always do your heatsink first. Always do the heatsink first. Yeah, it's true. That's true, bacon, eggs, and hash. That's a good point. I got dirt all over my, like, grime all over my fingers from doing this. All right, so we're going to always do your heatsink first. Use our new mat, all fancy. We got our screw layout, good to go. Are you selling all your mini ASICs? Maybe. I've been talking to a few people to see if I can host them locally, like with a friend. Oh, these are the wrong screws. There we go. These right here. I was hoping to have like a local friend like host them, and I'll cover the electric cost. Contact, that's right. But we'll see. If I can't find anything, I'll just sell them. I got quite a number of the mini ASICs. These are like versus, because I got three. I have three of, I don't know what to call them. What do you call those? Like the mini Doge 2, and like I have two of those, and I have an SC box 2 that I don't even have up and running yet. And I already have two of the KD box 2s and a CK box 2. What are we going to call that generation, guys? The mat should be down below Detroit Irish. Let me know if it's not. This is a brand new mat. I just started using this mat. Some of these compartments are magnetized, and then I use the screw layout. Oh, it's so nice, especially for live streams. But yeah, what do we call the new series? Like just box miners versus mini ASICs? Like, you know what I mean? What do we call those things? Yeah, the Traveler's Travels. I might take you up on that. All right, so these are done. It's always good to completely tighten cross pattern first, then this way. From a torque perspective, it's always good to stay on top of that. Hot box? They are hot boxes, aren't they? They are, I see a lot of failures in the future on those things. I think someone rushed those out. Way too much power on those little things. They get way too hot on those things too. Gold shells come back and be like, they're meant to be that hot. And everybody's like, yeah, you're full of shit. And then like at first they were like, yeah, use ATX power supplies. And then they started burning up the couplers on the end, the plastic ends. Generation doorstop? Yeah, it could be. For some of them they are. For some of them they are, because they came out and they literally came out like the wrong timing. They need to come out like 6 months to a year before, you know? 100%. Especially like the KD box and the CK box, because those were all affected by the KA3 and the K7. They just, I mean, those came out what, like less, I think the timing was less than 2 months later, and just decimated the hash rate and the difficulty. I'm gonna put away these pads. This is my last 2mm pad. I got some more coming, because we're gonna need them for next week's live stream. By the way, if you guys are ever looking for pads, make sure your pads are 20 WMK. Amazon's got a bunch of 5 ones. You might as well have nothing there, honestly. It has to be 20. These are from GP Risers. Go check it out if you guys want to grab some. This is where I have these from. Yeah, the KD boxes are worthless now because of the big boy ASICs. Did you look into Flora? I have not looked at Flora yet. See, it's so funny. Like, I don't do this full time. Like, this is literally a second job for me, a second hobby. And so like there's so many things I want to do and I just don't have enough time. I wish I was doing this. Hash Force. All right, time out. Hash Force, I was just talking about you and earlier in the stream, at the top of the stream. I came across your video, your very sentimental video, very heartfelt video last night. It was like 1 a.m. and I came across your video, watched it. Was very, very truthful. It was very honest. It was very wholesome. And so I actually shared it on my YouTube channel. I shared it in my Discord, and I recommended people go watch your video because I think it's a good reality check. So thank you, Hash Force, for coming to hang out with us. I don't know if I've ever seen you in chat, but yeah, I checked out your video last night. It was awesome. I love the silver on those cards. You definitely got to get 3 more for a set. I know, I definitely do. Well, thank you so much. Oh, dude, 100%. I was actually chatting with Red Panda Mining about it last night, because I saw Panda commented on your video, and then him and I got talking about it. Oh, I got to unscrew these screws. So kudos to you. Kudos to you. Took the video in Hash Force. Yep. Why does the rating mean WM5 versus WM... What does it mean? I think it has to do with your cooling. I think it has to do with heat displacement, actually. I think it is what it has to do with it. I think is how that comes in. Come on, this is like out of place. There we go. I'm like, why is that not in place right? I feel honored. Oh yeah, we were talking about you, brother. 100%. Dude, your shed. I saw your shed. I had never come across your channel until I came across your video last night. Watts per meter Kelvin. See? There you go. See? You learned something new. Yep. I hear you. It's crazy though. So if you guys aren't familiar, Hashforce has a video and it's very heartfelt about how he ended up having to liquidate everything all of a sudden and just being over leveraged. I think I'll be honest with, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Over leveraged. He was over leveraged on it just became over leveraged without even realizing it. You kind of get tunnel vision as a home crypto miner and you become over leveraged on what's going on with my camera. What happened to my camera? Oh, my lens got all messed up. I was like, how long has it been like that, guys? My lens like fell off my camera. What the hell? Okay, I think we should be good. I think we're good now. How long was it like that? It like cockeyed or something. But yeah, it was good about becoming over leveraged, and I think that's something that like we as home crypto miners, we don't realize. Like, it can happen so easily. I mean, I totally understand it. I mean, I'm in a situation now where like I'm taking a huge gamble. I've locked in my electric rate for $1,000 a month for unlimited electric. That's a huge gamble, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. But you were in a situation and it sucks, trust me. I literally saw your video and was like, oh, that could happen to anybody. Gosh. Good for you, brother. 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐩𝐿, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. We have finished. Look at that. Should we get this on our test bench? Hell yeah, let's get this on our test bench. All right, let's put this on the test bench. Oh my god. Shit everywhere. Alright, here we go. 22, what's up, Dan Rugg? How are you? Bling bling. Man, those cards look... Oh, they are. They're sexy. They are sexy. 100%. Alright, so I'm going to clean up. Here you go. While we wait. You guys can watch me clean up, you know. Put everything back together. Guys, everything I used tonight is in the description down below. So if you guys are like, oh, where to use, or what was that, or how did that work? It's all in the description down below. You can go find it there. 100%. This is the iFixit kit. All right. I feel like this is like my lock picking kit right here. It's in the description. In the description of the video. This is called an iFixit kit, the exact one. I have everything. Everything I used is in the description. Even the mat. Even this mat that has magnetic spots on it, which is awesome. Woo! Alright. I'll swap over here. Cool. Get my keyboard back. We'll load it up in HiveOS here. Uh-oh, Patrick Guillen's here. His story is exactly why I stress that mining is never your income, but rather your side hustle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 100%. 100%. Moving stuff around. All right, we're back in action. Is the mat link not down there in the description? Let me look here. Did I lie to you? Did I lie? Did I lie? Was I a terrible human being? All right, let's look here. Let's take a look. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, did I not put it in there? Oh, it's not in there. I'm a terrible human being. Let me find it because I should update it. Because that mat is God tier. Oh, let me see. Nope, it's not in there. Here is the mat if you guys are interested. I'm always busy, brother. Always busy. I'm going to update it now. On the fly. We are doing it live. We're waiting for the GPU to start hashing anyway. I'm literally changing it right now. All because of you. Alright. Yeah, those GPUs are nice as hell, dude. Alright, we're good to go. I just gotta close out some stuff, then we'll load up HiveOS. Show you guys what we're dealing with here. Got our music playing. Alright. Let's swap over here. I did not expect to use this screen, so you guys will have to bear with me. Alright, cool. So here's the GPUs. I'll show you guys real quick. Where do you plan to mine with them? I'm going to mine Flux. It'll be my first 8 GPU 3070 rig. I have 3 3070s right now. I'll show you in a second. So these are from CryptoCaverns. There's still 21 left. If you come on their page, you have to hit the drop down GALAX metal. And there you go, 379. I like the map before I buy. You have a referral code. The link is an affiliate link, but Eric, I appreciate you. I need sleep. See ya, SGT. Add it to the wish list. That's right. What do you plan? Yeah, okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll take a look in HiveOS. So this is my test bench down here. No one ever waits for me. Here it is right here. Check out our temps. There were 60 beforehand. Now they're 44. Woo, so pretty. So pretty. Let me see. Is that not in a... Here we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll give it... We're at 107 watts in the software. I can actually look at the wall. We're a little higher than that. It's about 25. Let's see here. 138 minus 25 is 113 at the wall. We're at 61 souls. Oh, yeah. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. So we'll do an update. This rig, it needs an update anyway. This is a test bench. It's the one sitting behind me, which is good. And dude, you guys been following that price of Bitcoin? Those temps show you know what you're talking about. That's right, brother. 44. I'll take it. We done good. We done good. Yep. Yep. 15C. Off of just new pads, new paste, and good cleaning. Because a lot of the factory stuff is garbage. Like, the factory stuff is the cheapest they can do. You know what I mean? Like, whatever they can get out there. Now, we were talking about earlier, I'll show you the rig we're going to put this in. So, I have a 3070 rig. Here it is right here. 3070 rig. Now, these are not the GALAX ones. And that's why I'm tempted to get 3 more to match, but I probably won't. I have a Gigabyte 3070 in there, Samsung memory. An Asus 3070 in there, Samsung memory. And then a PNY. Now, the PNY is, yeah, it's so different. It's so weird. But it's a 3070. I got these all from one guy, and I got them all for $300 about 5 months ago. And they have their own octo miner. All my rigs are named after X-Men. I actually am going to be planning to swap them all over. I want to do a video with my son, come up with names. I want to name all my rigs off of Pokemon. I think it would be a lot of fun. So I'm going to let him name them. Is your new heat bit working? It is. 300 each. No. 300 each. Come on now. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. I know, right? Isn't it weird as crypto miners? We're like, wait, they all have to match. You know what I mean? Are those 3 3070s outside in the... Yes, yeah, they're all in the shed. Yep, they're all in the shed right now. So in the shed right now, something crazy. So like, people don't realize how well your rigs can mine with outside temperatures. It is 65 degrees outside right now. These are 38 degrees C. That's how freaking good the shed works. They're like, look at this. 38, 55, 52. It's 65 out right now. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Yep. But my shed is built like a wind tunnel. Everybody else does these sheds and then like doesn't, I don't want to say doesn't build them right, but they try to fit as much as they can in them, not keeping in mind airflow. I actually have more work to do on my shed. I actually bought 6 more intake vents because I want to create more positive passive airflow. I'll have a video coming out on that in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be adding 6 more intake vents on my intake wall. And I'll show you why. There's actually a reason. The shutter fans. So my shutter fan, to give you guys a quick heads up, I have one. Okay, I have 4 T16 shutter fans, about 10,000, over 10,000 CFM. And why is it fuzzy? What do you mean? So my shutter fans are like this, right? They're fine. They're supposed to be like that. They're angled to help with water. If I open my shed door, here's what happens. Now, that's not just because the shutter fans are excited. It is because they have enough airflow, positive airflow coming in, that they can be open all the way. So with them being down, it's called negative airflow, and it's causing negative pressure. It's a vacuum effect. So it's actually causing my shed to be a little bit warmer than it should be. So I'm going to add 6 more intake vents just to get those to be straight. They should be straight out. The shutter fans are nothing. The shutter fans are literally on their own 20 amp, 120 volt. They use, let's see here. Let's take a look. By the way, if you guys need, I have an AC Infinity 15% off code. If you guys would need it, just let me know. I'm loading it up now. Shutter fan, shutter fan, shutter fan. Where are they? Here it is. Yep. All right, so I have the T16. So 2,560 watts. Or 60 for airflow. But your question is on watts, which is a very good question. I knew it a while ago. I don't know it now. $100 watts at speed 100 or speed 10. I run them at speed 5. I have 1 shutter fan on at speed 5. So if we take 2560, which is the CFM, divided by 10 different speeds, 256 each times 5. I'm only running at 1,280 CFM in my entire shed, and it still keeps it cool. Are your shutter fans excited, or are they just happy to see me? That is awesome. Yep. You just want airflow, because here's why. You ready? Here's what's gonna blow some of your minds. You ready for this, guys? 70C on your GPUs, right? C to F. Do you know what that Fahrenheit temperature is? 70C is 158 Fahrenheit. Is your ambient temperature around your GPUs 158? Hell no. Look what happens. You ready? Check this out. If it's 100 outside, my GPUs could be at 37 degrees Celsius. What the hell? It's perfectly fine. Let's say for some crazy reason it gets to 110 in Pennsylvania, which is super rare, versus like Phoenix or something. 43 degrees Celsius. My GPUs don't care. It's people overcomplicate things. I've seen people put air conditioners in their sheds, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? Your outside temperatures at 110 degrees are perfectly fine. Your rigs will take it, and they love it. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah, us Canadians all know it. That's right. Welcome to Houston. There you go. But in Houston, you could run it at that dry heat. Yep. You got to remember, if you're mining in like a garage or you're mining in like a shed, it's all about airflow. How fast can you recycle the air over your rigs? That is all that matters. That's all that matters. That's why when you look at these big farms, they don't have active intake. They have an intake wall of filters. And then they pull the air over those and then just push it out. Yeah, well, you have a dry heat, which is fine. because you're in the shade. You have a dry heat coming over it. You're not on like the asphalt. You're not pulling that in. You know what I mean? That's something to keep in mind. So yeah, man, there's so many different options. 100%. If there's enough airflow, then 100 air can easily. Yep, 100%. 100% hash force. 100%. See, like, now I'm going off on a tangent. I brought up MS Paint. I brought it. You know it's trouble, right? You know it's trouble when I bring out MS Paint, and we about to go MS Paint crazy here. You know, so like, here's what blows my mind. I've talked to a lot of people about sheds. A lot of people have reached out to me to consult about sheds, and that's fine. That's fine. Does that show up? Why is that all goofy? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so something that comes to mind is like chatting with people is like people build these sheds, right? And like my shed design is, this is my intake side, and I have intake vents all along there, and then this is my exhaust side, and I have exhaust vents all along there. So you got intake, you got exhaust over here, and then you got intake over here. Now, this is a basic wind tunnel. Your air comes in, and then the middle. Let's say you got your rigs in the middle, right? You got, like I have, shelving in the middle, and these are all your rigs. All rigs right here. Okay? It is so simple to go, okay, I got cold air coming in this way. Look at this. MS Paint for the win, baby. MS Paint for the win. Okay? And then you have your rigs positioned. So your intakes on your rigs are this way. And then, oh, let's talk about exhaust, shall we? Okay, fine. The back side of all your rigs is exhaust. Oh, we messed that up, didn't we? Exhaust. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Exhaust. It's hot. We've pretty much created a wind tunnel. That's exactly what it is. Cold air in the one side. Now, your air on the one side could be 100. It's fine. Woo! The goal is to recycle your air as much as possible. That's your goal. 100%. Sounds good, Trillion. Sounds good. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how people overcomplicate it, which is nuts. Which is absolutely nuts. Like, don't overcomplicate it, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need to. Sorry, my lens is like being all goofy right now. All right. Let's check out our GPU. How's she doing? How's she doing? 45C. We'll take it. It's been up for 15 minutes. 61.13 souls on Flux. We're going to count that as a freaking victory. How about that? Look at that. Woo! That's good. That is good. All right, let me show you guys one more thing, and then we're going to peace out of here. One more thing, and then we're out for the night. This is getting late. I'm going to show you guys tomorrow's video, if you're interested. You don't have to be. You can be like, screw you. We don't really care. Here's tomorrow's video. Here it is right here. My moneymaker. This is tomorrow's video. Drops tomorrow. I think 11:45, right before lunchtime, Eastern time. This is going to be a good video talking about how much you make mining Bitcoin on a Bitcoin ASIC miner. And is it worth it? Good conversation. Can't wait. Cannot wait. It'll be out tomorrow, guys, midday. Other than that, guys, I am out for today. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. We're about at, what are we at? An hour and a half in. Next Thursday, here's what we got left. The last one, next Thursday. We're going to hang out. We're going to drink our beverage. Cheers. We're going to work on this guy tomorrow or next Thursday. Come hang out, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're live every Thursday, hanging out, doing GPU maintenance, chatting with the community. And then we're going to get these in a rig. And we're going to get these all mining. I cannot wait. Guys, I will see you guys next week. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you check out tomorrow's video. I'm out. Peace.